Hola familia. Well, the first thing is if you are here is because you were watching the previous videos about how to do a thesis in a bachelor in architecture. So congratulations, because if you are watching this, it's because you are already almost passing the first part of that thesis, no? I'm having here a coffee, so it's good for you if you can grab your coffee because we are going to have a little conversation face to face, and then we are going to talk about the most beautiful things when you are designing architecture. Okay, so first of all, we are going to use for this talk a sample of one student who get a very good grade during the thesis, no, with his thesis. Okay, so then we will watch that as a case study, no, for you to start to see how another people that was on your same shoes that you are using, that you are having now, okay, how that person was dealing and overcome to the requirements. Okay, also we are going to have, when I was recording this video, it's a conversation that I have with one of my advisors, Mr. Ruben. Hello, Mr. Ruben from Myanmar. And then I was explaining, fixing a few concepts, no, in the requirements. If you read the requirements here, the things that you need to do when you are going to present this one, that is this presentation, that is just the compilation of the things that you have done previously. It's in the introductions, in the literature reviews, in the case study, the presentation of your theory, your site, your programming. Okay, now we are going to do a summary of all these items, no, that are requested, and then they ask for something that is very interesting, no? That is your design concept approach. No? Design concept in architecture is something that is a long discussion. No? Actually, I would like to have a session, no, because I discuss with specific people, no, not all the people is willing to have this conversation about design concept, no, but it's very interesting to have it. Okay, so then in this chapter, we are going to discuss. They are asking you for the design concept approach, no? So basically, design concept, you need to explain a concept that is about your project. So you have done a research with a lot of information that you have combined, no? So then the design concept, a kind of concept that can grab all, no? It's like a kind of high concept that we can explain all the architecture that you have. So then means that if this is something very high, that design concept, it shouldn't be a kind of a story that you make boring, feel boring everybody, no, that is listening you, know. So it should be something that everybody get at once, no. So it should be a very powerful slide, or a few of them, that is talking about, that's my concept, no. Should be something that you say one word, one metaphor, something that in 30 seconds the other person that is listening to you is capable to understand what you have in mind. That's design concept. Another thing is how your buildings look like. Okay, the architectural language that is going to have. That one is supported by the theory that you develop. No? But design concept, if I explain to you something, then it should be kind of drawing, no? Something that is cut very, very fast, no, and is easy to digest. And then you explain, my project is this thing, no? And then everybody understand what you have in mind. Okay, so then the video that we are going to see, the first thing is not a casual conversation because it was a desk critic, no, with Mr. Ruben from Myanmar, and then we are fixing, no, we are fixing the two items, no. They are asking for the zoning, okay, the zoning of your project. So zoning of your project, then we will see, no, what is zoning. Okay, so then we search for the definition, we search diagrams on the internet using Google, and then we start to see that some diagrams are better than others. Okay, so then you grab the one that you feel comfortable, you understand well, and then you try to do something like that, no? But trying to level up, no? Try to put a higher level on that. No? Then the other one is functional diagrams. No? So then your project is going to be set in one context, no? And the shape, no, that more or less is giving you the plot. Okay, you will need to do diagrams to explain how is the function, no, of the proposal. No? I think in the beginning I said that we have a coffee, so let's take a cup of coffee, no, and drink now. Put a bit cinnamon. I'm going to buy cardamom because when you drink black coffee with cardamom and cinnamon, is helping you to clean your body, especially if you do fitness. Okay, so it's very recommendable that coffee after your fitness session. Okay, so now let's go back again. No? The most important thing, or the most sexy thing of this part of the thesis is now that you need to talk about design concept. No? Design concept we can explain in so many ways. No? I'm going to share here some of the pictures. No? But for example, there was a project of my teachers. No? That is the one that I respect a lot. And then it's a museum. No? It's a museum, and then that building is set in one area. No? That there is one part of the city at this level, and then the other one is here, right? So then the building is trying to grab, no, the different levels of the city. No? So then the concept is actually is a macro retention wall. No? So then if you have two different levels, right, and then you need a structure to keep the pressure of the one that is high and this one that is lower, then the retention wall is one technical solution, very effective, very practical, okay, to solve that problem, no? That is to retain, no, the different levels of the soil. No? Then architecturally, if we use this retention wall and to make very big structure, then we will have a kind of retention wall that the things that we need to do is to put the function, no, inside. So then now the retention wall become two walls, right? And inside there are the space that we can see the potential to make architecture there. No? So that project is from the Architect Union in Mansilla, and unfortunately Mansilla passed away, but they draw very nice architecture with very conceptual, no, and very practical, no, but the outcome from the aesthetic point of view is really impressive. I always really like it. Okay. Another way to explain the design concept is kind of project that I have seen. No, some of the students that I work, I try to explain this thing. You have the project, and you have the nature, and then you do the mimic. Okay, so then you try to do replicas from the things that you see in the nature. No? But the things that you are looking in the nature are structures. How anything, no? How a flower, how stone is presented in the nature, no? So basically, the things that you look is the structure, no? Because we are architects, we do things with the structure, we do things from the function of the buildings, and now this thing, when we mix, become the aesthetic, no? So I'm not saying anything new, because that is the understanding of Vitruvius, no? It is Roman, no? long time ago. But at the end, that's the things that we are doing, something so basic at that. No? So then we have wonderful samples of mimicking architecture, no? Basically, we can put here one slide to see the National Museum of Jean Nouvel in Qatar. No? So he's taking the rose, no, the stone rose, no, of Qatar, and then he just enlarge it, and then create through a structure gaps, right? That is where the place or the function are going to be, and giving one aesthetic, no, that is a kind of landmark, very easy to recognize and make outstanding architecture, no. So I think that one is a very good sample, no. Also, there are design concepts. For example, that in itself, no, you are doing a high-rise building. The concept itself, no, is a vertical construction, no, so it's going to be one stick, right? So that is like a concept itself, no. But then we can make things, no, to try to make up, no, this vertical construction, no. And I think a good sample is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, no. You look there, that is the highest for now, at least for now, the highest tower in the world. So that one, when you look, this is the glass wall, no, that is covering, but the building is look really fragile. No? So then the architects, if you do some research, I will post the slide here. The architect, no, when you look to the top, you see the shape of a flower. No? That is the desert flower in Dubai. And then the architect took it, analyzed, and start to see how that structure is going up, is going in the verticality, no? Because at the end he's doing a high-rise building, no? So he need to talk about the verticality, no? But instead to make a building that is look very heavy, it's a building that is really fragile, no? Like this flower, no, of the desert, no, in Dubai, no? Then he took the image, okay? Then he studied, no, this fragile feeling that he want to do. Then he make a geometry, and then from that geometry start to build up in the 3D, okay? And then the 3D of that volume is the high-rise building that we see, no? So then there is drawings with this sequence, and then you can see it, no, in the drawing, no, the building, then the drawings, the flower, the geometry of that flower, and how with that geometry you can build the 3D volume, no, and then can generate architecture. Well, these kind of drawings are very straightforward, no? And it looks like the design concept is something so basic like that, but that one is the metaphor that you use after all your research and all your work, no? So at this point, we need to explain the design concept, no? 30 seconds, few images, everything really straightforward, okay? So then, when you are doing this research, and then we see, for example, some of these ideas, no, the retention wall or this mimic about stone in Qatar, or the one in Dubai, the high-rise building in Dubai, then there is a lot of work in the background, no? Okay, but later on you use the metaphor in order to summarize all your research and all the work that you have done, no? Because when you are working in something, after a few months, you have an idea in your mind. So then that idea that we should be capable to express nothing in 5 seconds, that is the concept, okay? So then these architects are doing this thing, no, after have a very work, no, very dense work behind, no, a lot of in the background. No? Another way is like today I'm going to talk about one architect that I like a lot from Thailand, okay? Since we are here in Thailand, no? I invited years back one architect called Direk, okay, from Habitat Architect, and then I talked to him before we entered to see before he came to lecture to my students, and then I want you to explain how is your process, no? Because I hear that he's very good, but I really don't know about his architecture. And then he did a super wonderful lecture, with nice and very straightforward, a kind of masterclass in the slides about design concept. It's one architect that he worked a lot in Bhutan. He has many pieces in Thailand, and the expertise is in the hotels. Okay, so then he was presenting, and I'm going to share also here the slide. He was presenting. When I sharing the slide, I won't say anything. You will see just the sequence of the slides. Okay, and I will put maybe some music in the background, and then I would like you to write in the comments if you understand the concept or not. Okay, but I'm going to review a bit, because it's just the way that he presents the concept. He went to Bhutan, because this is another way to approach design concept. You go to one place, and then you experience the site, then you have the sense of the place, then you are observing what is all around you, and then suddenly that things can evoke from you some feelings, some sensations, some emotions, that make you to stay maybe in another place. Then you want to build that feeling, in your architecture. So then this architect, Direct, from Habitat, he went to do one of the hotels in Bhutan, the Himalayan. Then it's like you go there, start to be. You go to the Himalayan, it looks like you are going to be in one country that is so high that is pretty close to the heaven, right? So then you have a kind of feeling that you are in one of the highest points in the world, and then you are touching more the heaven than the ground, right? So then he experienced this feeling in the Himalayan, and then some of the feelings, some of the emotion, some of the memories that he has pop up in his mind, about where do I experience something similar, And then after that, you make a kind of geometry, make a kind of concept that is more like a kind of intention. Okay, I have observed the site, I get this feeling, then I get this intention about how I can represent that feeling, in this site, and then you build. And then that's the design concept, that's the project, how you execute that design concept, and then you provide that construction and that materiality to the feelings of your place. So then that is something that is another way to approach the design concept. Also with Direct, going to share also some slides. I won't say that this is his house, that is his house. Okay, that is there is one concept that everybody is talking about. You have a city, okay, or you have a site, you have whatever, and then you put something that coming from outside, and then become like a parasite. And then there is one structure, let's say that is this hen, and then you come with another different structure, and then you attach. So then how to represent that? So you can do like this, right? And grab the old thing and the new one, or this thing is only just stick it in one part, or it's on top. So it's like I can configure this idea in so many ways. So then he presented this concept when he was lecturing to my students, okay, and then he put different solutions, no? But this concept, and then this concept can be explained in the solution A, solution B, solution C, okay, so then you can experiment, no? You can make experimental, that's why we need experimental models, no? To try to see which manner, which way is the one that expresses the best the solution, no? And then the one that is more attractive is the one that you try to do, no? To propose, no? Okay, so then that's more or less the things that we are talking in this presentation, no? For this thesis, no? In this review, no? This final review, no? So there is another way that is one that I'm working, or that is the sample that, for example, we are going to see, no? With this student that get a very high grade in the thesis, that is like, the first thing is like you are going to propose different ways, no? To explain your design concept, no? So maybe you don't know what your concept is, maybe you can use the, for example, let's say that you like a lot any architect, no? So the place that I study is very successful, Zaha Hadid and Frank Gehry, no? So it's like you want Frank Gehry, no? So then you put the jacket on Frank Gehry, and I am Frank Gehry now. So then you start to see, no, the work of Frank Gehry, no, how he draw, no, the sketches, how he come with the buildings design, and then you try to imitate, no? But this one is like an exercise, no, for warm up, no? You go to the gym, right? Then you do warm up first, no? Because then we are going to design concept, then we warm up, okay? Then I can put the jacket of the architect that I like. Since I know why I like this architect, I try to do things as I am him, no? I am the architect, no? The architect that I choose, no? In this case, Frank Gehry, Zaha Hadid, or the sample of the one that we are going to show is Peter Zumthor, no? The student like Peter Zumthor, no? He start to see the drawings of Peter Zumthor, he start to draw models, he start to make models, experimental models like Peter Zumthor. And once that you do this exercise, you start to get one idea, no? You start to narrow it down how you can represent your concept. And then we need to level up, right? Then the next thing is like, okay, so when I have this conclusion, then I want to add something. No? Then something that, for example, is you cannot avoid, no, is AI, right? AI can give you images very poor, with a very poor quality, okay? But I have to say that if you use creativity, as per this student was doing, no, then maybe you can overcome, no, the poor images that the AI is giving you, right? So then, for example, this student was doing the prompting, right? We can say now that is a prompting methodology, right? So you do prompts, then you get the image. But then the image come in a format, no, square, rectangular, no, it's a picture. Okay? But then why no? We can do collage, okay? Or we can draw on top, no, and do something like this painter, no, Joan Miró, and then we start to mix it with another technique, okay? And suddenly come with something, no, that is not the AI. It's using your creativity and start to be you. No? So that things, that word start to have your own soul, no? Your own personality. So that's the way that we should be using, no? The AI. It's not that I just get the image and that's all, no? It's like you have interest, no? You know artists, you know many things, no? You read literature, poetry, okay? You go exhibitions in the museums, and then you understand what the artist is trying to do, okay? So then you start to be your own artist, no? And then you use your own creativity, no, to explore. Okay, so that's the way to use it, and that is the way that we we explain here. Once that you have this, okay, then you have the first attempt putting the jacket of your famous architect. Then the second one is using the AI to lose this afraid, no, that maybe you don't know what to do. Then you need quick visualizations, no, and then you start to mix it, you start to do collage, and then you come up with something. Right? So then in this moment, we go to one phase that is the number 3, and it's the one that you start to explain, you know already what is the thing that you have on your hands. So then you explain your concept. And then your concept should be something quickly to explain, no, as I referred in the beginning, no? The tension wall, a flower, okay, a feeling, no, about how I understand the site, my conditions, okay, and then it's giving you vision about how is the structure that I need to design. In that structure, I'm going to put the function of the building, right? And then by mixing this thing, I have the aesthetic, no? So I'm going to see how the building is going to look like, okay? So then it's difficult to talk about design concept, no? But the things should be something like that. It would be good if we can gather, no, a group of people, and then we can do like design concept brainstorming, no, or concept session, design concept sessions, no, and then we just gather 1 hour, 2 hours, no, maybe once a week to start to discuss, no, how to represent ideas very quickly, very fast, no, because at the end these things, competitions in architecture and everything are these kind of things, no, so it's like how we can express ideas very straightforward and very fast, no, okay. Anyway, so now we are going to see the video, and then it's going to be structured in this way. First is to fix the requirements, no? To understand the requirements, the zoning, the diagrams, the functional diagrams, okay? Then we see the sample of this student, no, that I mentioned, no, in order for you to visualize the amount of work, no, that you need to present, no? And later some questions, no, to see that maybe the question of the Mr. Ruben is helping you to clear some of your doubts, okay? And that will be the things that we are going to see. So please, if you have any doubt, you can contact me, okay? And also, if you found that this video is useful for you, pues don't forget to subscribe, okay? Because it is supporting me for me to do this thing. That is something that some people was telling me, please, you should do YouTube, but I start to feel comfortable. So it's, yeah, I understand why, okay? Okay, so nothing else. So just let's go to see the video, to enter the video, and hope you enjoy and you get a good grade. All the best for the presentation. We are having the presentation, no, next Saturday, and then we should be talking about the zoning. Can you look in the Google?
Yes.
The requirements. The first one is there are 3 items, right?
Zoning diagram and functional relationship diagram.
Okay, and go to Google. Okay, now can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so zoning diagram, right?
Mm.
Okay, what do you have? What do you have this kind of diagrams on your presentation? What do you have? This one that is also nice, but this one is one interior space. So we should have this kind of diagram, right?
Yes.
So you have the site and then you have this, right?
Mm.
So then you need to produce this kind of things, no? Right? For
Yes.
example, this one, right? So in which moment you are going to have this thing in the presentation. Let's go to download this one. That is look interesting.
If image.
You need to do the homework, no? In the requirements are asking you this thing. The first thing that you need to do is to understand what is the thing that they are asking you.
Yes.
Why you don't do it?
I don't
Let's
know.
see. Let's see again. Okay, this one is beautiful, right?
Yes.
So in diagrams, okay. Then we have the floor. We have here a patio, terrace. Then we have here the different activities, right? And how is the relation? This one apartment. So then here is to enter here. Okay. So then first you should have a kind of conceptual spatial strategy, no? You should have this kind of bubble diagrams that is related with the categories that you put in the programming, no? You have like 3 items, no, or 4 items in your programming, no? There's like 1, 2, 3, then there is another one in the center, and you put the relation. Okay, so then your thing should be looking like this. If you don't have this thing, Ayanati is going to deduct points for you because you are not submitting the requirements that he asks. Okay. Then we put in the plot. Then we transfer this thing on the plot, and then we locate it. So you need to check that thing in the Google, right? And then you can check difference and start to do the one that you feel more comfortable. This one is also the bubble diagram, the programming, no? How is that matrix that is generated, right? The different program here, and is this is related or not? Okay. Then which one is the big connection? What para secondary and tertiary connection? So you can follow many different ways to do this. Okay, that is the requirement that they are asking. Which one is the other one that I am not
functional relationship diagram.
Functional relationship diagram. Why you don't do this? Okay. Then you need to do slide with this diagram.
Yes.
You see? Just like you are going to have the bubble diagram, then after that you have this, and then you put the relation. This room gives you access to the laundry and gives you access to the bath. But it doesn't give you an access to bedroom. Okay?
Yes.
At the same time, this one is giving an access, okay, to the garden. Okay?
Yes.
Probably there is difference between this type of arrow and this one, right? Probably this one means direct connection. Probably this one means that it's a visual connection. I'm talking this in for example, because I don't see the legend there.
Yes.
Okay. So then you type that and you start to see what is the bubble diagram, right? Where other things are connected. Okay. Then the one that you like the most is the one that you pick up and start to do your own design based on that, no? Because there are so many graphic, no, to represent this thing.
Yes.
Okay. See, this is the thing that I'm telling you, that you are going to have this, right? This one is major, major relation, minor relation, and entry. So like we enter to the project here, then from the lobby have a minor access, no, to this auditorium. It looks like the main. I cannot read that.
Yes.
Okay. That is like the main access. After the lobby is go to this one, right? Then this is secondary. Then there is the bookstore to this learning center. It's a big connection. It's like well connected. Okay, so you can see that you can put the intensity,
what is the primary connection and the secondary connection. So then this diagram, if you don't want to get deducted again,
Yes.
this is the things that you need to provide.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
What more is writing the requirements?
Conceptual diagram and models.
Okay. So then that one, the model, we know what is a model, a physical model.
Like conceptual model.
Yeah, but do you know already what is a physical model in architecture?
Yes, like
Sure.
conceptual.
The conceptual, you know what is that?
Conceptual models.
Conceptual is the first one that you start, no? To start to explain a concept, no?
Yes.
Or the final model, no? So it's like whatever model that is helping you to guide you with the design, no? This will be the model, no? That you're going to use. Let's go to try to see one sample here.
For those who doesn't know me, my name is Miguel Vélez. I am a Spanish architect working in Asia since 2008, and I'm based here in Bangkok.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool.
Is this one? Yes. No, I think.
Mm.
Okay. This is the one of page, right?
Yes.
So this is the thing that we worked before, right?
Yes.
The programming, right? Then this is the site, no? We are talking about how to choose the site. This is the site that he picked up. So then this is the analysis of the site. Okay, the solar analysis, the dimensions, no, the area, the zoning. Okay, this is the site, right? So you are going to have one site, right? Okay, so one moment we have the item number one, that is the zoning, then the bubble diagram, right? And then the relation, and then later you need to explain your concept, right?
Yes.
So then this is the site with the area. Then we access this way. So this project is divided in 3 zones. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then we enter to the site in this way. Okay, one of the site, parking, and then the building is going to be here. No? This is the field, this is the building, and this is the parking. Okay, so this project is going to have 3 elements for the design, no? As a principles. Okay, one thing is going to be the architecture with the topography. Okay, which is talking about how your building is touching the soil, no? The ground. Okay, so it means that it's going to be a big effort to define different levels, no? Because this site is like the one that you have is sloping.
Yes.
Okay, so how to work in that topography, okay, is one of the things that needs to be done in the proposal. Okay.
Yes.
Another element is the vertical connectors. It defines vertical connectors. Okay. Since the project is sloping, right, you are going to have different levels.
Yes.
Okay. So that different levels need to be connected, no, in vertical communications, right?
Yes.
With a staircase, elevators, right? Lights, okay? So are going to be things that are perforating the different layers that have the proposal. So he called vertical connector. Okay?
Yes.
Then there is one roof with cantilevers. Okay, that is going to be a big shelter to put the architecture below. Okay? So then he is defining these 3 elements. With that 3 elements, he's going to make the architecture. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Then one thing to show here, no, is like this schematic design. Okay, that is the thing that you are doing now. No?
Mm.
He like to draw, okay, and he do one technique, no, in a classic way about how to create architecture, no, by using these three elements, right? So he has here the soil to make the
Yes.
geometry, then he's perforating, no, the soil, and then he's creating, no, that roof, no, different proposal, no, about how can be in the plan drawing, no, that is like the building is linear, okay, and it's inserted in the hill, okay, and also sunken down in the hill. It's excavated in the hill, okay,
Mm.
and then it's generating this facade. So then you have a plan, you have a section, and you have the facade, the elevation of it, okay.
Mm.
This one is creating a cluster, okay, and then he gives the plan, potential solution for the
Yes.
sections, and the level. This one is overlapping.
Yeah.
Things are overlapping, no, with the different layers that you are. Okay. So this one is using a technique, no, that is sketches using pastel colors. Okay.
Yes.
So another way to do it is you use no, this model, no, these experimental models, no, that you are doing. No? Like you do these sketches and later you do a model, no?
Yes.
You do a weekly representation, no, in any software, no, about
Yes.
what is the things that you are talking here, no. So from the sketches, we start to develop how it's going to look a little bit, no. It can be a little bit your proposal, no. That's all.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then sketches, model. Yeah.
Yes.
Then you can make, you know, something elaborated more, no. You can go further, no, elaborate. Then you have one schematic, you have different plans, no? Okay, and then you start to put place on the side. Okay, and you start to put different function. Okay. Now you
Yes.
add, you can see that he used the red, the magenta color and the black. Okay. So like you place the project in the side, after that you start to put program and then to manipulate that form on the
Yes.
facade, right? Then now the purple is going to be the vertical connections, right? And then you are going to add, no, a linear pathway, no, to make something there. No? So put the sequence, okay, about how the architecture start to appear. Okay.
Yes.
The same thing, no, with the other schematic. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then the other one. Okay. So it's another conclusion. No? Versus the things that actually I don't know which one is the one that he chose. I think he chose. No, well, this is a question. No? I mean, this one is try to conclude, but there is something, I don't know what is the thing, because this is not the solution that he chose. Okay. Actually, he didn't choose any of the solution. Okay. So this one is with one technique and one kind of thinking. Another thing is you use AI. Okay. That he used this thing to present the concept, right? Then he started to make different images of his project using AI and giving prompts. So using prompting, no, AI prompting as a tool to generate image. Then he get these images.
Yes.
Okay. So he want a organic architecture, okay, with a pattern, no, a parametric pattern on the roof. Okay, and slowly with AI come with this, but he's not fully satisfied. Okay. So then he start to do collage. Okay, collaging different photos, different perspective, and then it start to generate a kind of shape that the AI is not giving. Okay. Then he start to see a potential generating AI images and connecting and overlapping, no? Doing collage. as a technique. Okay?
Yes.
And then with that thing, he come up with one idea, no? That there is a kind of big roof with connectors, no? And then he come up with these sections, no? Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, because then we should explain the thing in that way, no? Okay? And then this is already the development, this will be the thesis, okay?
Yes.
Okay. So at the end, you explore, no, this technique, no, for the concept. So you should clear what is the things that you need to design, okay, and put on the drawing. I think one of the good samples to do the design concept thing to go here, right? There is one building in Taiwan, one cultural mechanics design diagrams. Okay, I think the one that is very effective is this drawing. I think we have seen this thing before, right?
Yes.
This people has one drawing somewhere. Okay. This one, right? Let's go to download. These people is called mechanic. Going to drop this one, and also we are going to download this one. Okay.
Very good.
I can send you now this picture.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So, and then there is another one. There is another drawing. That we should talk here. Let's go to Windows and see if I can see that. This one I send you. We can see. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Later I will send you this picture that I don't know. This one has this drawing. It's the plan drawing that is, we will do it. Okay. And here there is the peripheral. So then here we have this. Okay. So then your zoning and the bubbles diagram, okay, can helping you to come up with a kind of diagram like this, no? That you are going to separate the spaces, no? So then this is one function, another function, right? And then the people is coming around, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's going to be an image like this, no? So a kind of conclusion of that we should appear. This one would be for the thesis development function, right? But this drawing, for example, you should explore this thing. You are going to have that topography, right? You are going to have something that is boxes, elevated, whatever. Okay. So it's going to be something on top. and it's creating a space in between. Okay?
Yes, sir.
These two things sometimes are going to be connected, generated the function, right?
Mm.
You see? But you see that this is the thing that we talked the other day. The presentation of the section, this section are very conceptual, are
Yes.
different. This section is fully different than this. You see? When you are presenting the section, should be things that are showing different spaces, different potential, no?
Mm.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
It's the plan drawing, right? So then the first drawing that we show in black is this thing, right? We have the different function and then the people can walk around. Okay? This drawing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then by showing this drawing, you can imagine how your project should be, you know?
Mm.
Right?
Yes, sir.
And then this is the way to explain the concept, no? Like that you can see here, they are putting here, you see here the Bayanan Plaza, okay, which is a tree, right?
Yes.
The tree of the Buddha enlightenment, no? Which is this one, right?
Mm.
So then this case, they use that photo, they use this image of the banyan tree, right? Very big,
Yes.
that the trunk, okay, is giving the different layers, different spaces, no? Right? Then
Yes.
the architect start to imagine that there is one structure, as per the tree, that is generating voids. And in the voids, no, the people come here to the shadow to read one book. The people pass through as itinerary, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's from this one that is the nature to make a replica, mimic, right? And then you can start to see here a building. Then you go to one geometry that you start to see that there is one space that is creating a big void. Then there is another function that you can overlapping and put in different levels, right?
Yes.
So to see it look like I cannot see this one, but see concept.
Yes, sir.
So we did restart. Stand out or not?
Is it in download?
This look like, yeah.
Down.
Download concept, yes, supposed to be standard. We have downloaded already because I was talking about this building.
I think you need to click download
Refresh.
again.
Ah, no, it's here. It's here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So then you see here, no? So this is the banyan tree. So the different density, no, to put in the relation with the things that are far, the things that are closer, no? And then it's giving you this impression, no, this perspective, no?
Yes.
Then you manipulate and then you can make, you see the relation, no, between these holes to explain that this is already the concept. Okay, and then you make the geometries. Your architecture is going to be function, no, that is inside the void. Then the people do activities,
Yes, sir.
and then you start to see that there is something below, no, as this topography, and then there is this voids. Okay, and then you have this thing, right?
Yes.
On top. Okay, so then for the next Saturday, you should explain something capable to visualize your project as clear as this one.
Yes.
Okay? So then you should have, this one is not so well. You have the banyan tree, right? Then you
Yes.
have a vision about how is the space that is generated and the sequence, you know, that comes. Okay?
Yes.
And then
sir.
one image, I think this one is this one. to generate, you can use the ones that you have. You can do one sketches. You can try to do a photoshopping, to do a collage, to do even with AI. A powerful image, the overall idea of your project, okay? In a kind of conceptual section, that this one should be the opposite, no? Because this is the foundation and this is the roof, so it should be protected, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that's it. With this thing, we should be capable to explain the concept. Yeah.
Yes, gotcha.
So that the things that we have discussed here is the information that you should be showing.
Yes.
And then this last image is the thing that should be your last slide that you are showing. Yeah.
Yes, gotcha.
So I think we covered all the points, right?
Yes.
Any other question?
Yes, like, can I see like a P-base section again?
What you want to see?
Like, for
one?
example, yes, and not a P-base one, because
The
like,
one of base.
yes, when we like setback, right? We need to have like some setback from the side to allow the fire truck like going inside. So,
Yeah, but
like,
that one is in your country. Is also the same law.
yes, so like, if I want to connect with my topography, like, don't I need to make a way to like make the car go, something like that?
Yes, around your footprint of your building, you should provide that for. Let me see. This one I'm recording because now you can download file. Then you can rewatch and rewatch, right?
Yes.
So you want to see the whole project of him?
Yes, something like the section.
The section. Here, in the moment that he's doing this thing, he's separating for the this is the plot.
Yes.
So then he's separating because of that reason, right? Yes. So this is the overall project, but the section that you are looking, the section that you are looking is this is the back, right? So then this is the road that you are asking. The plan drawing. Okay. And you see here, this is the section. This one is the road that you are asking.
Yes.
Okay. So yes. This. So this is the thing that I think we used that sample of the Taiwan, the Mechano project, and then we come with that thing of the P16 of the element, the topography, right? The roof on top, and then the connectors. So then the idea of this is to put, the idea of this slide is to show different possibilities of the section, right? So you can see that more or less most of them try to be different. Okay.
Yes.
And then he developed bigger, okay, in a very fast way. Okay, how the section, most interesting one, how the sections start to look like. This is still in the development phase. Okay, you can see that he put different activities now with the people, the programming. Okay, we can see the different height. What is the relation with the context? Then we can see what is underground, right? what is the roof that he's talking, okay, and the entrance, no?
Yes.
Okay. Supposed to be
Ajahn.
here, there is
Yes.
one connector, no, that is for the light to filter and has light here. Okay, then this is another section that, as you can see, is different, right, than the other one. Yeah.
Mhm. Ajahn,
Yes.
like in the upper section, like
This one.
yes, is it like a roof, or in the setback? Is it like a roof,
This?
like
This?
yes, that one?
No,
Is
this is a wall. This
a
is a wall
wall.
because here is the hill. So this is the projection of the hill.
So
So
it's
then, as
like
you can see,
underground.
no, it's just open to the sky. You can see here is curved, right? So then the section is like this, and the thing that you are seeing is the moment that is curved. Okay, because this one there is a ramp that is going down. Okay.
Yes.
So then you see the cutting is this one, that is looking there, right? When you see there, then you are seeing that this one going down. Okay,
yes.
and then you see the projection. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But this drawing is already the thesis. The things that you need to explain is everything in a conceptual level, as per
Yes.
we talk for the Taiwan, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so this drawing is already thesis to below. And your drawing to explain this thing should be this thing, right?
Yes.
Should be an idea like this to present your project concept. Okay, and one visualization. So it's one image, overall image, about how you see this thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No more than that, yeah.
Yes.
This is the other one. We have this diagram. This one, so it's a powerful image, no? So your image is that facade, right? With the hill, no? Then we see different boxes of how you do this. Okay?
Yes.
There's this image. But in your case, the elevation, the slope. Okay, and then if we see 3 boxes or a series of, it's a facade composition, man. So this is your proposal, how you want it to be, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But you need to work to them.
Yes.
Okay, so then this is the end. This is the end of these 4 videos, no, that I explained. You can find here in the links of the YouTube. Okay, one by one, step by step. I hope it has been useful for you. You always can contact me in the Instagram account to W3 Architecture. That is much more successful than the YouTube. And and don't forget to subscribe, because it's always good to get the support of all of you. Okay? Then see you in the next video, and I hope you enjoy that. Okay? Bye-bye, and see you. Because I think in architecture everything is about creativity.